It's time for some makeup therapy. Let's play with some Dollar Tree makeup. Hi friends, hello, so good to see you. It's one of these videos where I found a bunch of Dollar Tree makeup. Some of it's new, most of it's just kind of new to me, and I want to take the chance to try some of this on so we can see what we like, what's not worth it, and what we should pass on. So today we are going to test out some of the newest Dollar Tree makeup that I found recently. My name is Jamie, but you can call me Fabs. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I make press-on nails. I also make budget-friendly beauty content featuring stores like Dollar Tree because I love to look good, but I'm trying to save all the money I can while I do it. That means I test their products on my 40 plus skin to see if it's worth your money. So if you're interested in joining the Fab family or you just like videos like that, I kindly ask that you consider subscribing because I have so much I'd love to share with you. I do lots of videos just like this where I love to take new Dollar Tree makeup and test it on my face. And we are going to see what it feels like, what it looks like, and how we feel about it. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned because let's get into this new Dollar Tree makeup. Okay, friends, there's no time to waste. The sun's coming up, so let's get into this. I have applied some foundation and a little bit of color corrector to my face just to even everything out so we can get ready to get into this because I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. Look at all this new makeup. So this, I got them in my Dollar Tree basket, and let's get to it. So I actually have enough makeup for a full face besides foundation. So let's get started. I already put on some of this lip balm from the Beauty Impressions brand. I really enjoy this lip balm, you guys. It's just really nice and hydrating, but it does not move around. It's just been a go-to for me. I keep it like right on my desk so I can always have it available. But let's go straight into this. The first thing I want to show you guys are going to be some of the new highlighter, contour, and bronzer sticks from LA Colors. These are them. I've got all of the shades I could find. I didn't realize they came out with so many new shades, but I've got light, medium, and dark. These are the newer shades. Now, before this, they did have tan. Or no, this was the other one that was deep. And then I know that there's a tan too. I don't have that one. And then they also have a highlighter, which is this one. And then they have a bronzer. So let's crack these open and let's get to swatching. Here is the light shade of the contour stick. The description says it's to contour, to sculpt, and define. So here is the lightest one. It's really creamy, nice and buttery. It's very light. It didn't skip very much. Let's see. It's pretty light. Here is medium. I do wish I would have picked up the tan, you guys. I'm sorry. I just didn't realize they were like newer and there were so many of them. So I'm sorry, but I will grab that as soon as I can. But this is the medium shade. This looks almost exactly my skin tone. This is the deep shade. I've had this one for a little while. As you can see, I've definitely tried it. So let's see what it looks like against the medium. So far, the color variation is very nice. The shade range is very good. So far, the shade range, I think, is on point. This is very nice. The light one's a little ashy. Like, let's not do the fair girl so badly. Let's maybe get one more fair shade. I don't know. But like I said, I don't have the tan. So maybe that's like right in between. Probably. I would say so. And then this one is the deep. Pretty deep. Wow. And look at how smooth these go on, you guys. These go on so nicely. They're so buttery. But one thing I've noticed about the LA Color sticks is when they're really smooth like this, sometimes they blend away really easy and you have to be careful on how you apply them. If you put them over like a powder or something, they could become patchy. So we're definitely going to have to test these ones out. I just want to swatch them all first before we decide which ones to use. This one is the highlighter stick. Let's get it right, girl. A highlighter stick. That's kind of given the same as that light shade. I'm not going to lie. Hmm. Okay. It looks golden here. It's just definitely got a white base. So use this with caution. And then the last was the bronzer stick. It just had one bronzer stick. So I don't know if I have high hopes for this one. And here she is. Let me just put it here. Oh, LA colors. You guys make me laugh. The shade's pretty, but like as almost like maybe a cheek color or even a lip color. Hmm. Bronzer where? I don't know. Even for somebody who's really fair, that just is not, that doesn't seem right. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply. I definitely feel like this could be a contour and this could even be a bronzer. So let's just do these two. This one was the dark and then this one was the deep. So we're going to try these two first. And to use these, I have my trusty dusty kabuki that I just recently found at Dollar Tree. These are so handy dandy. Look at this. It comes in the case. And then look at how like ergonomic this is. You can just hold it in your hand perfectly. It's dense and soft and full of bristles. So I'm super excited to try this, but I don't want to buff away like too much of it. So we're going to have to use it with caution. So let's go. So let's start with the dark. And I'm just going to use it for like a cream contour. So I'm just going to stick it back here. Let's just do one side at a time. Let's be smart about this. I'm going to take the kabuki here and just sort of blend it out. Yeah, as I suspected. It gets patchy. Let's try to blend it with our fingers. Notice with the stuff, it just gets patchy. I don't know why. You just kind of, yeah, you kind of have to, you guys see that? Not horrible. I'm sure like once you cover it with powder and stuff, it's not too bad. It definitely is better with your fingers, but the shade is right on. It's just, come too far down. It's interesting. Let's put it on this side and let's just use our fingers. I'm going to keep it kind of high. I don't know. And I want to maybe, I guess, put it exactly where I want it because it doesn't blend out very well. So I don't want to blend it out a lot. I'm just going to try to blend out the edges. I feel like that was better. You can't like do a lot with these. You have to kind of like set it down and run away. So you gotta have to like just set it where you want it and like barely use your fingers because in my other experiences with these, they blend away. They either blend away or they become super patchy. Like this side is, it's not horrible, but it's just patchy. It's just a lot of work. I don't know. They finally got some good shades though. That's cool. I don't know, you guys. These have a lot of like wax in them. So that's what makes them glide so nicely, but it also makes them patchy and it also makes them kind of disappear too. So it's like a shadow of the contour. It's just a whisper. It's a whisper of a contour. So let me get you guys closer though, because I realize that probably not that close. So that was the contour stick in the shade dark. Next, let's go with the contour stick in the shade deep. And that was this one here. So I'm thinking of using this as a bronzer. Maybe. You guys see it? See it? I can see it on here. I don't see it on here. Am I using the right shade? It says it's deep. Let's try this side. My eyes aren't the best, but my goodness. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if this is worth the effort. This is why I haven't used this much. This is almost just like a concealer for me. There's no way this is a contour. This is my exact skin tone. So if you're my skin tone or deeper, don't buy this. There's no point. Don't buy the deep shade. Get the dark one if you are interested, but you have to be willing to like really put some effort in and to like blend. Like you got to know what you're doing with those. So should we try the other ones? I'm scared. Should we try the light? I've had problems with these before. I don't know, you guys. It's a decent highlight. These are so glidey. I wish these were better. Man, is it just me? I'm not a huge cream product person, but I just wish these were a little bit better. Can I make this work? No, this is not worth my time. I'm not spending any more time doing this. I don't know how I feel about these. Um, yeah, I don't know how I feel about these guys. If you look like me, I wouldn't recommend this stuff. I think that these would be nice for the more fair skin tones, definitely, but these just are not going to work for deeper skin tones in the shade range. And then as far as the formula, it's just a no for me. They're just too slidey and slick and waxy and just there's too much going on, y'all. So I'm gonna say no for these ones. Next, I want to try this new shade of the Marie Claire liquid blush. This is in the shade Soft Pink. I have tried the other shade, the Dusty Pink. It was so pretty, and I actually have been wearing that to the gym. I've already got a backup, so I'm hoping that this one is a little bit better than when we swatched it the first time. So let's see how this one looks on the skin. Here it is. Very cute packaging. I've seen mixed reviews on these. I enjoy these blushes. This one's just a bit frosty, though. It's the shade for me. So we're going to use this sparingly. I'm so reluctant to push on it hard. I've seen so many people have blowouts with this kind of component here, so use it with caution, but it's almost more of a highlight than anything on me. It's a very, very pale, pale pink. So let's go on and just apply just a little bit. I'm going to use this sponge and I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. You know how some days you try on makeup and like everything looks good, and then some days you put some on and then nothing shows up. It's one of those days. Yeah, this pink is really pretty, but this doesn't really translate on my skin. It's just a little too soft. It's not even a white base or anything. It's just a little too soft of a tone to show up. But I do feel like this would look nice paired with the dusty pink. So let me grab that one and let's apply that so we can see how they look together. All right, so here I have the dusty pink shade of the liquid blush from Marie Claire. Let's go on and pop some on because I am determined for this makeup to turn out at least somewhat decent. So we're going to make something happen here. So here is that. You can see it's clearly way more deeper. It's a lot deeper. So this one just comes out so beautifully. Look at that. Every time. Every time. Put some on this side too. Gorgeous. It's just the most gorgeous little flush of color. And then you can just set it with something and it just looks so nice. It looks like you just did not try a lot at all. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the dusty pink shade. I think that the soft pink would look better on more fair skin tone. It does say soft pink, which I would translate to more of that kind of a skin tone. So that is the dusty pink. Let's top it. Let's top it with some of this one. Let's see. This kind of came off more as a wash. Yeah, it looks, you definitely need to pair it together, I think, to get any kind of payoff for me. But you can see once I paired it, it's a little bit more color payoff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the effort. But this is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It's just one of those days. Not every day can be a good makeup day. I understand that. So this is what we're looking like. The contour has all but disappeared. Like on this side, it's still patchy. But on this side, it's kind of just a whisper. It's such a shadow. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. I'm going to add a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I'm going to use these La Mercury concealers. One is in the shade, I believe, 117, and then one is in the shade like 115. So you can see there's quite a big jump, but this is how it rolls. So let's see. I'm just going to put a little bit under here just to give me some coverage. For as far as concealers are concerned, this brand hits my undertones and my skin tone perfectly. So I do not mind using this brand at all. I'm going to blend that in, but I'm going to use this side. I'm going to go and set my makeup using a couple of these setting powders from Dollar Tree, and I will return. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and just set my makeup and put on just a little bit of bronzer. I just had to kind of deepen everything up because I was looking a bit pale. And now I'm going to do some blush. The blush we're going to use today is this LA Colors blush from their fall makeup collection. That was so cute. Oh, it came in all these heart shapes. And this one is the Hello Y'all. Now, I've tried the Gorgeous, both you guys once before, but I tried this one briefly in a haul. So I'm not quite sure if everyone got a chance to see it, but I also really enjoyed this shade. This is so buttery and smooth. And this is what it looks like. It's almost like it's a bright orange. It's super fall, and we're going to put some on today. So let me grab a Dollar Tree blush brush, and we're just going to apply it here. And I am going to put it down here. Oh, yeah. The blushes in this line were chef's kiss. They were so good. Oh, that just made it so much better. It's really subtle. It's definitely fall though. It's such a subtle shade. I haven't tried the other one with this one. I do want to try them together, but I did want to show you guys because I know I did not do a try on of this. I just kind of briefly showed it in a haul. So this is what the Hello Y'all looks like. Now, the only downfall I say about these blushes is they can look a little dry. So you definitely want to go back on top of this with something that gives it a little bit more of a natural sheen. I mean, you might want to put a highlighter on there, but I like more of a natural glow. So I definitely would want to put some kind of like a balmy highlight to just give that naturalness back to it because it does come across a little bit dry. They are very matte, but I really enjoy these. Next, let's do some brows. I found a new shade of the Ioni Brow Duo Pomade. I tried this one, uh, I don't know, it might have been a month or so now. And it was so cool. We had it in the dark brown shade. This is the older one. But I found it in the medium brown, which I'm super excited about because the dark brown was very deep. All right, so here we have the Brow Duo Pomade Plus Brush in the medium brown shade. Now it comes with the pomade that's in here. And then the brush is on this side. It's just an angled brush. And you are supposed to dip the brush in the pomade. So this is literally kind of like, I know Anastasia Beverly Hills had like something like that. So this is just basically something like that. You literally just dip it in. And you can see you get a little bit of the pomade. The first time I used it, I just dipped it. I didn't know what I was doing and I got way too much. So I try to keep it really, really light. It says cream-based formula for smooth application with matte finish. Duo pack with brush to fill in brow with precision. Just use the brush to dip a small amount of the product, apply to your brow, add more product if needed. So we are going to brush our brows up. Here it is. This is the medium brown shade. I'm going to use a mirror because I can't see that close. So I'm just going to try to use this to line it. Now, I do know that you don't want to start like in the front of your brow with this. This is very intense. Wow, this is deep. This is deep, you guys. The other one I thought was deep too, but this is deep. I mean, this is perfect for me, but for this to be medium brown, I'm confident that that other one was super dark. I actually quite like this. When you do it right, it doesn't look bad in person. I feel like you're definitely going to need some kind of powder though. Oops, I put a little too much right there. And let's brush it out. You're going to need a spoolie, and then you're going to need some powder to set this. For real, for real. Okay, this is what it's looking like, the first one. I'm going to do the second one off camera, and I'll be right back. We definitely going to have to set this, but before we do, I just wanted to show you guys I swatched both of the brow pomades. This is in the medium deep. This is in the dark brown. You can see that they are really, really similar. Kind of like I was telling you, even the medium deep is pretty deep. It's just a little bit more realistic to me, especially in my brows. But to set this with some powder, I'm just going to stick with the Ioni brand, and we're going to grab the Perfect Brow Mini Kit. It looks like this. It comes with 4 different shades. This one is a wax, this is a highlighter, and then 2 brow shades. We're just going to put a little bit of this on to set, and I'm going to use this little spoolie here. This one's from LA Colors. I have not found one from Ioni. Hopefully they come out with one soon. Let's mix the 2 colors. These shades can be pretty deep as well. Now, one thing I noticed about the Ioni brow pomades is that you have to wipe that brush off every time you use it, because if you don't, it it'll harden. Like, you won't be able to do anything. You have to wipe it off. It just becomes stiff and brittle. So I just try to like get a wipe and just wipe everything away from it. Um, it's a little cumbersome, the component. I like how it has 2 things in it, excuse me, but it's not my favorite. I think there's worse things though for brows at Dollar Tree. This is what it's looking like after I set it using the mini kit. I love these things, you guys. These have been around for a really long time. This has been a good thing for a really long time. So I highly recommend grabbing one of these. As far as these concerned, I still remain with my initial thoughts. If you like a pomade, a brow pomade, then I think that you could probably make these work, especially if you have dark brows. But if you don't, I wouldn't waste my time or my money on this. This is a lot of finicky work. You're definitely going to have to concentrate. You're not going to be able to just throw some brows on using those. So brows are done. I do want to set this with some setting spray. I've got the La Mercury Hydrating Glow Makeup Setting Spray. This says up to 16-hour wear, humidity resistant, lasts all day, natural finish. And it says use right after you put on makeup or as a touch up throughout the day. Hold the makeup setting spray 6 to 8 inches away from your face and apply in a thin mist over your whole face. Pro tip, if you do not want to apply the setting spray all over your face, you can lightly humidify your brushes with the spray before applying your powders to liquid products to set them in place. Okay, so let me open this up. This brand has come out with a setting spray before. They have a matte setting spray at Dollar Tree that I really enjoy, and I'm just now seeing that this says dewy finish. I do not like a dewy finish, you guys. Oh, I'm so reluctant, but we're going to try it. I like to try everything. So it says dewy finish for a fresh faced look. Maybe I just want to look old, I guess. I want to look old and dry. Got in my mouth. It's been a day, and the day just got started. Okay, it's got a scent. I said that the blush was dry, right? It definitely did kind of just like blend everything together. I'm definitely going to need some more powder though. I'm going to have to powder it down. But anyway, we'll let that set in. And while that's happening, we can do some eyes. I have a couple of new things for eyes to show you guys. Actually, I've got one new thing. Is it one? I thought I had more, but it's just one. It's this La Mercury Vibrant Shimmer Metallic Eyeshadow. I just had a glitch, sorry. Suggested usage is to apply directly onto the desired eye area after using the applicator wand. Wear it alone or over eyeshadow. You can also add some shimmer to your lips for extra glam. Good luck with that, y'all. So it looks like it's 3 different shades of a shimmery metallic shadow. And it's got a built-in applicator. Oh, each individual one's got an applicator. This is what it looks like. All right, so let me swatch all of the shades. So here is the deepest shade. It looks like it might have some kind of reflection in there. Yeah, it's like sparkly. Well, it says metallic, Jamie, duh. There's some reflection in there. Sometimes I make myself laugh. It's sheer. It's very sheer. This comes across a little bit more green than gray. It's a little patchy. See if we can get a decent specimen. Well, that's better. A little bit better. You can't move it around too much. It becomes patchy. It looks like it would be a really pretty wash of color though. Maybe over a nice eyeshadow. That's really deep. That looks like it would be fun for maybe a party look. Here is the next one. That's definitely metallic. That is metallic. Ooh, wow. That is metallic. That's cool. I wasn't expecting that. And then the last one looks to be more like a copper shade. So let's put it here. Yeah. So the last two definitely blended out better than the first one. Dang, those are metallic. That's kind of cool. The first one is kind of like womp womp. Let's try it again. Well, that's not the first one. Let's try it again. Let's see. Okay, so no matter how much I put on that first one, the darkest one, I just cannot get it to fill in the patchiness. It just keeps pulling up in the same spots. But the other two are just crazy. Those would be so nice on like for like a holiday look or something. I don't know. This is definitely not giving every day. I did also get, this is why I thought I had more, because I also did have this LA Color shadow stick. This isn't new. I've seen this a million gajillion times. I wanted to try this as a crease color. So let's try that. Okay, here it is. This is in the shade Groovy. Now, with what we just went through with those other sticks, I do not have high hopes. This feels exactly the same. All of these sticks from LA Colors just remind me of the same thing. I mean, if you're able to make these work, this could be like a contour shade for real, for real. And this one could be maybe more of a bronzer. I mean, it's just got a great undertone to it. But anyway, let's stick with what we were talking about, y'all. So I know that I can't really do much with this. So I'm just going to get like a little bit of just a shadow at the top, just to give me some transition for one of those metallics. Okay, that's good enough. I don't want to do too much because it just gets so patchy. The queen is here, you guys. She's here. Don't fret. Queen Masita is always around. I promise. To tell me what to do, to kick me out of my chair, to demand treats, to demand cuddles, to chase someone out of the room. She's that cat. But that's my kitty. Hey, baby. What are you doing? Anyway, so let's use this. What shade should we use? Middle of the day, y'all. Let's use the copper shade. It's a little less aggressive. I'm going to put it on with this because I want to make sure I get it precise. I'm not going to lie. At first, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I did something wrong, but it actually blended out quite lovely. It's not as bright as I was expecting. It's definitely got a little patchiness to it. Let me do it so you guys can see it. It's hard to, they definitely kind of intend you to just swipe it on. I don't, that's just not how I roll. I can't do that. It's so patchy. You see how it blended out? Like it's not metallic anymore. Hmm. Okay, so hmm. These are super metallic if you just and leave it, but if you touch it, it's not metallic anymore. So, and I don't know, this is like, I guess if you wanted to cut crease or if you really wanted to just define like a line, that would make, this would work well for that, but I'm not getting this. I'm not getting it. And even this is, it's a bit patchy. It's not super patchy. How come I can't get that? I can't just leave that. Okay. Uh-oh. Now I am messing up. It's just getting worse and worse. So patchy, you guys. Yeah, I don't know about these. I definitely want to play with these more and see. It's cool. It's a cool idea. I've been seeing these and I was so excited to try these, but I don't know. Should we try the other shade? Let's try the other shade. Let's just try this gold. No, that's the copper shade, Jamie. Let's try the gold shade. Let's try it on this side. Let's just see if that's the same. I can just like lay some down. Not like that. Oh shoot, it's pretty when you just uh, it's patchy. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm gonna put this on the back. This you're gonna have to really just play with. This is one of those things that when you're just right before your shower, makeup therapy, just throwing things on to see what works. you kind of play with this and try to make it work, because I feel like this has a lot of potential. It's just I'm not maybe giving it its full potential. If you guys have any ideas on how to use this better, please let me know. You guys have the best ideas, and I love, love, love getting good ideas from you because I want to make these work. I think that this would be really good for the holidays, and I'm excited for that. So if you can tell me how to get this onto here, I'll love you forever, girl. So hope to hear from you guys soon. Let's move on. I did have another one of these little diamond dust balls. These are like little glitter balls. It's literally glitter though. It's not pressed and it's not attached. So you have to have a glitter glue. This sticks to nothing. This is so hard to work with. This is one of those things I keep wanting to like play with. I just don't have the time to. And I don't have the glitter glue either. So I wish Dollar Tree would come out the glitter glue because they keep coming out with more shades of this. There's like 6 or 7 shades of this. And then the other problem is every time they come out with a new shade, they keep putting it with that same old dusty white shade. So like 10 of the same dusty white shades that don't do anything. So you guys, change it up some. Or maybe I should stop buying it. Probably that part. Anyway, for eyeliner, let's try the Marie Claire Perfect Liquid Eyeliner. These remind me of the old school 90s liquid eyeliners that we used. This is in the shade Jet Black. Oh, it's sticky. Package is sticky. There was glue on it from packaging. Okay. Giving precise line. That was one dip. There's a lot on there. So I actually really enjoyed the first Marie Claire eyeliner. I think it's the felt tip eyeliner. I really enjoyed that one. So I have high hopes for this one. I'm going to pop that on and I'm going to come right back and tell you guys what I think about it. All right, guys. So here we are. Here are my thoughts. I forgot how much I love this shape of a eyeliner brush from like the 90s. It was good. That's why we used them, because it was good. The flick of the brush was so nice. It helped to create a good wing, but you have to be careful because it can get out of control real quick. And then this one got a little bit thick because of that, because I flicked back the other way and it was like in my face. So also I have to say, so I really actually enjoyed the component of it. I loved the application of it. But after a couple of like minutes, or just after trying to perfect my line, it dried out. It like dried out really badly, like super, super dry and patchy, to where like if you put something back on it, it was just sticking to the dry. It's hard to explain, you guys. If you wear liner, you kind of understand this ain't it. This formula is not it. The felt one was way better. I know I'm not having the best like makeup day, but I just did not like the formula of this. And even the sheen it's giving after the fact, this is definitely giving 90s liquid liner, definitely to me. So I'm going to pass on this one, and I'm going to definitely pick up the felt tip one from Marie Claire because I really enjoyed that. But this one might be good, like if you wanted moles or something to add like some extra details to your look, because it gave a lot of liquid on the brush. That's the one thing I don't like about the felt tip liners, is they're so dry. But this one just dried out. It gave you a ton of liquid, but it just dried out. I don't know. This one's a no for me. So the last thing we have for you is some mascaras. I'm going to try these new Le Mercury mascaras. I've got the thickening and then the extreme luscious, which is waterproof. I don't think I'm going to put the waterproof on today because I don't want to waterproof my lashes today. You know that waterproof mascara can really kind of put your lashes through some stuff. And I usually use this at the gym every day. So I kind of want to give my lashes a break today. But it says volumize, separate, and defines lashes with our incredible formula that takes your lashes to the next level. To remove, soak a cotton round in our micellar water, apply pad to lashes, and hold in place for 15 to 30 seconds. Gently wipe away and repeat as needed. They got micellar water where, y'all? Come on, Le Mercury, let me see it. So let's open this up. There we go. This one is in the shade black, and it's supposed to be volumizing. I like the brush. It doesn't look like the brush on the package, but okay. Definitely looks like a volumizing brush. And then the next one is the Thickening Volume Black Mascara. And it says for thicker, longer, and fuller lashes, precise application and curved brush. It says to volumize, separate, and define lashes with our incredible formula. So it gives you all the same instructions for removal. Okay, so next is this La Mercury volumizing mascara. This one is not waterproof and it's black. So I'm going to try that one on this eye. I just feel like those sticks just brought out all of the texture on my skin, you guys. I am so not loving this makeup. But let's give this a whirl. Oh, so the lash liner, So the liner is definitely stuck in my lashes here. Like I said, the way it dries is just no bueno. I'm trying to see how I feel about this. Huh. So I'm obviously not going to get a good reading on this mascara because of the liner sticking in my lashes. But from what I'm seeing, I am impressed with this mascara. I like the brush. I really like the brush, but it's actually really coating them. And it's giving me some length. Dollar Tree has heard our cries, you guys. They're finally coming out with some decent mascaras. This is awesome. I'm going to put this one in my stack of Dollar Tree mascaras that work really well. You can see the lash glue just stuck. It's just stuck in there. It's so tragic. The next mascara we're going to try are going to be these Be Pure Clean Beauty mascaras. I've got it in the shade brown. And then I also have it in the black shade. So for the brown, I really got this for a eyebrow kind of gel situation. I like to put some kind of brow whatever in my brows before I start on them. And this brown shade is perfect. It's really dry, so it goes on nice and it sets them really well. So I've been using it for that. It's just that the wand is huge. So you kind of have to be careful because it can get all over the place. But the black one I have not tried. So here is the wand. Looks about the same. I'm going to put it on this side. The more I look at it, the more I really, really, really don't like that eyeliner. Like, get out of here, y'all. That is some trash. Now, of my experience, Be Pure definitely makes the worst mascaras. And they are sticking with it. I've heard people love this mascara. While it's not horrible, it's just not that great. Are there worse mascaras at Dollar Tree? Absolutely. Like those LA Colors ones, stay away from them. I have not found one good one from them. But this isn't horrible. I feel like if you like the clean beauty look, this definitely gives some length. It gave a lot of coating on the lashes. I enjoyed the component. Yeah, from all of their mascaras, this is the best one Be Pure has done so far. And I get why people are saying that they're good, but there are better ones, you guys. These I think are better. I think these are better, way better. And these ones are top contenders for like some of the top ones at Dollar Tree because mascara is a tough category to do correctly. All right, you guys, that is all of the new makeup I have for you guys today. This is what we're looking like. That setting spray is definitely hydrating. I am absolutely using that just to set my brushes or something because I am looking shiny as get out. I really wanted to like film another video, but y'all, I hate this makeup. Like, I hate it. I can't wait to wash it off my face. I don't think you guys are ever going to see this again. The Dollar Tree lip combo I have on today is going to be actually something we used. This is the LA Color Shadow Stick in the Groovy shade. I use this to line my lips. I struggle to find a deep enough lip liner sometimes. And then I went on in the inside with this Be Pure Plumping Glossy Lip Balm. This lip balm. This is in the shade Magenta. This is what it looks like. You just pump them up. Here it is. It's pretty magenta. So that's why I was trying to deepen it up with the brown. It came out not too bad. I'm not going to complain. My favorite parts of this are the blush. I think the 2 blushes, or the 3 blushes, mind you, were really, really nice. That is it for all the new makeup from Dollar Tree. If you like videos like this, you are going to love the video right here. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Jamie, which you can call me Fabs, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you. Love you. Bye.